is the Reuters newsmaker. I'm Amanda Stoltz. In today's technology-driven economy, companies are creating assets and value in ways drastically different than their traditional old economy counterparts. Barry Liebert, a partner with Arthur Andersen in Chicago, and two of his colleagues explored the concept of value in the new economy over a 3-year period, interviewing some 10,000 companies. The result is a book called Cracking the Value Code, which takes a look at how companies can create value in a business world where the rules, perception, and assets have drastically changed. I recently sat down with Barry Liebert and began by asking him to explain what the value code is.
Value code is the variety of sources of value that create value for every business. And for us, the value code is 5 assets: things, money, customers, suppliers and partners, and ultimately organizational assets like leaders, patents, processes. So it's the 5 assets versus the old economy where there were just 2 assets, things and money. The objective today is to understand all of your sources of value. How many people do you have? What do they mean to you? Who do they know? What do they do? Can they create new patents for you? And the same thing for customers. How many customers do you have? How often do they interact with your business? What type of information do they provide you, and what type of information do you provide them? And then finally, your leadership assets, your patents, your processes, your brand. Those assets in combination with your more traditional assets ultimately determine your economic DNA of your business.
We then discussed how different this is from businesses that operate under the rules of the old economy.
I think it's radically different. The most important radical difference I can see, and ultimately companies can see, is the following. Is that people, I don't care what business, currently are the largest expense for all companies. Now, in our research, we found that was not true, although they're accounted for as an expense. What we're suggesting is there's a mistake there, that people really are an economic asset, and the accounting system, which is more than 500 years old, needs to be corrected to reflect people as assets, no different than this desk right here. There's no reason why this desk is an asset and a person's an expense. And I'll give you another most important one, is why is a customer only a source of revenue? Isn't AOL's 24 million customers more valuable than their headquarter building? But yet those customers don't show up on their balance sheet. Only their headquarters building shows up on their balance sheet. So every business needs to begin to think about 3 things: seeing all their sources of value, measuring it and reporting it, and ultimately investing in the right assets to make sure they're successful. Right? So my sense of the world is it says relationships are sticky, knowledge is important, and be careful what you think is valuable and what's an asset, because in the new economy it might all change on you.
That was Barry Liebert, partner with Arthur Andersen and author of Cracking the Value Code. For Reuters, I'm Amanda Stoltz.